Jacksonville State new women's basketball coach Rick Pietri announced to a crowd here at the Coxwell room this afternoon, welcome to Jacksonville State. I know it's been a whirlwind. As soon as you get the job, basically you're gone and on the road recruiting right off the bat.
Right, and that's just, you know that going in. Obviously got the job offered, accepted on the 24th of June. On the 26th came here, met the girls, and met with them individually, and then they went home for the end of summer school, and then it became about assembling a staff, communicate with recruits, and getting home. And so we just got off the road. We're locked in. We're in a dead period for a few more days, and then we go back out again at the end of July. So it's just a constantly moving set of pieces. And but that's what we signed up for. So we enjoy it.
So you won't actually work out with your team until they come back in August, correct?
That's exactly right. And so it was interesting to meet them and then say goodbye to them. So it'll be the middle of August before I get a chance to work with them again. In a perfect world, they'd still be here for a little while, and I've had a chance to get on the court with them, even if it had just been for 2 work days. But it's not a perfect world, and so we'll work with the parameters that we got. Look forward to seeing them when they get back in August, and we'll just head at it from there.
Come to us from South Alabama. Been there the last 13 years. You took over a program then that was down, built it up, averaged 17 wins a season. So does that help you coming in now with 5 wins in the next couple of years?
No, I think it does. I can really draw on that experience from what happened in South Alabama and where we were able to build it to. And so I can bring that with me here to Jacksonville State, and obviously the hope and plan is to make it better just like we did at South Alabama.
All right, you mentioned back on the road, then in August you get them in, and those workouts, those few days first workouts will be very important.
No question, they'll be important, and actually the biggest thing is for the players to figure me out and what it is that I want from them. I think after meeting with them individually, I think they have a sense of who I am as a person. But as coaches, a lot of times we have split personalities. Where one way we can deal with this one-on-one, but on the court, it's all business. It's a different manner and method. So it's going to be important for them to figure me out, and that's normal. And so I look forward to the interaction that we'll have.
Welcome to Jacksonville State. Good luck, sir.
Appreciate it.
Rick Pietri, Jacksonville State new women's basketball coach.
Cheehaw yesterday, and it's very interesting because my kids know South Alabama. That's all they've known. They've grown up there, born there. That's all they know. And so when we drove up there, and nothing in South Alabama looks like that. And so it was very impressive and very neat to say that this is Alabama too. And I've been in this state the last 19 years consecutively, and I've coached in it 23 years overall. So. And again, sometimes when you're at the bottom, that southern part of the state, you have no appreciation for what other parts of the state have to offer. But I think obviously we have a lot to offer here, and that's what we'll use in the recruiting process to try to encourage young ladies to come and attend Jacksonville State and help us turn this thing around. I grew up in New Orleans. I did graduate from South Alabama, a bachelor's and a master's from there. Obviously did coach there 13 years. When I took over the program, that had 10 consecutive losing seasons, averaged 8 wins a year. And in my 13 years as a head coach, we averaged 17 wins a year. So as you can see, we did a little better with me running the program. And so, so obviously my hope and plan is for the same thing to happen here. That obviously there have been some wins and losses wise in recent history, hasn't been attractive to most probably. It's my hope and plan to make it better and make it more attractive and make it something that everybody in the Jacksonville State community can be proud of. So I appreciate welcoming me here, and I look forward to getting to work. There's a lot of work we have to do. We are getting a late start. I was joking with, and I told my staff this morning, the current head coach at South Alabama is a very good friend of mine, and he got the job in the middle of April, and I saw him the other day, and he said, "Boy, we're so far behind in recruiting this class." I said, "You're behind," because I got the job on June 24th. At any rate, but that being said, we're going to work at it. The only thing that I would urge you to do is be patient with us. This is not a quick fix. It's going to take a little while, but I promise you, it's going to get better. I promise you, it will get better. Thank you very much.